Kendall, you're the host, so I kind of need you to pay attention, buddy.
Oh my
You're
god.
you're kind of my underling, so I need you to listen to me real quick, Sonny Daughtery. I don't know how it fucking works.
You're younger than
Are
us.
you
How are
recording
we
right now?
underlings?
I've been recording.
Holy shit. Okay. Hi. Welcome to fucking this podcast. Only podcast you fucking watching. It's the best goddamn podcast in the fucking Spotify. So,
Nice
fucking that's
energy
good,
out
don't
the gate.
Can you get on with it? This is why we hate when you host.
this is why I hate Ethan. All right. So I'm just going straight into the first topic because kind of time crunch right now. The sun is blacking out. So I guess to do our music. I guess. Right. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Escapade Domain. I'm sorry for the cringy intro. I suck at these things. It's apparent now. We're doing music today. Something I've been wanting to do. I just never got to the point yet. The reason why I brought it up because actually I was working on a song. Me and Kat working on a song together. I was thinking, dude, what the fuck was that? I was thinking of it while I was thinking of the topics that I use music. So we all have some interest in music one way or another, and it's all a part. Music is big part of our lives in some way. So, for example, when I was a kid, I used to. Back when I started making music back like 2014 or whatever.
Why are you asking us?
No, I was asking myself. I don't know how long it's been. It's been a long fucking time.
Sometimes you just have to.
I mean that's true. Because time is an enigma, and social contract doesn't exist, and all that.
Word
So
enigma.
I'm gonna fucking all that stays in. Okay, and when I started off, I didn't know what I was doing because my approach to music is not mathematical. I don't know any notes. I don't know any fucking mathematical shit. If it sounds good, I'll put it in. And that kind of carried me on throughout my whole musical career.
Okay.
So you're like done now? Like your music career is like the arc and everything happened?
Still going.
I think it just means
it's
like the majority of the learning curve, because he doesn't understand how to read music. He doesn't understand like the math of how the beats are supposed to fit in with one another. Like,
I mean, I know like basic stuff like half notes, eighth notes, 16 notes. Don't touch me, please. I know basic. I can read sheet music kind of fine. It's just that putting it like on my own music is a bit difficult.
he makes music electronically, not actually.
Yeah.
So he
That's
just fits it in however it sounds good. He doesn't really like instruments and stuff. He doesn't do actually like reading off sheet music, sight reading, or like physically writing in music. He doesn't do. So he's not as musically trained. He's self-taught like by ear, but he's not musically trained.
Ouch. All right. Which leads me into actually pretty good topic. Actually, what are your guys' backgrounds in music? How did you all get into music stuff?
Are you picking people, or are we doing numbers, or are we doing titles? What are we doing?
Actually, yeah, I want to go back to doing titles. I want to see once you guys work your brains, you can make up a juicy title. I'll pick the juiciest, and I'll pick that one.
Overachiever.
Okay.
That's what you were calling him for a second.
No.
I thought so too.
Any titles? Anyway.
Nice tongue, boy.
This is fine.
Okay, Ethan.
In
All right, nice title.
in the womb.
In the womb?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's interesting. You want to keep that title? You want to change it or?
Yes, I want to fucking keep it.
Okay, sure. We'll start with you then.
Go.
In the womb, you say?
Well, I mean, I say that because I don't remember. I don't think anybody can remember that time. But
Nicolas Cage can.
of course, except for him, right? But fortunately, I've not been blessed to be him. So since I'm not, I just have heard that when my mom was pregnant, like even then, like, oh, my dad used to put headphones on my stomach and like would just play music and shit. You know what I mean? It's dumb, but like, no, as far as actually like physically, tangibly hearing or touching, like you're seeing like instruments or music, probably just like, I remember I was probably about 5, 6. We were living in these apartments, and my dad was big into drums at the time, and we were living on the second floor. So the thing was, the drums. How are you gonna get the drums up there? So I'm like, how are you gonna get these drums up here?
Sorry.
And then, but he gets the drums up there, and it's on the second floor, and then and it's a whole set. I'm talking like literally every hi-hat, cymbal, the snare, the bass. I mean, and like it had, and it was just like a complete set, and it was Pearl, the brand Pearl, fucking cherry red, beautiful fucking. Oh Lord, it was beautiful. But that was very, just young, loved the music, seeing it, hearing it, feeling it.
Yeah. I feel like drums are like a good introduction to music too, because it really shows. I feel like, and I've never played drums. I've always wanted to though. When I moved over here, I wanted to start drums. I wanted to start drums, but like, I feel like if you're new to music, it's such a good instrument to start with, because you get a feel for like drums and beats in general and bass. It's kind of like the backbone of all music, and I feel like if you start with drums, it kind of just like, it kind of makes it easier to learn how to do every other instrument. Drums and keyboard, I think, are good introduction instruments.
Yeah, I start off with...
Kendall, you don't play instruments or anything. You don't get a say.
You make Afro beats.
I remember playing my cousin's basement in Chicago. He had this like big ass drum set. I don't remember like the name of the company that made it or whatever. But what? I remember as a kid, like he would play the drums. He had a guitar. So he would come down, play the guitar while I'm playing the drums, and that's that whole thing going on. Yeah, that's probably.
But you don't play drums though, right?
Oh, not currently. No. When we're gonna put it, Cat?
No, but
you don't know how to play drums.
If you went inside a store and I handed you some drumsticks and was like, here, just like most normal set, I was like, just play me something, or even like give me a tempo, give me a fucking rhythm, like give me fucking. Could you, or would you just do like just fucking?
Can you actually play drums, or can you hit the drum?
Like, I can play the drums at like a beginner level. I'm not fucking a professional drum player or anything.
Yeah,
like
I'm not saying you're
it's
fucking
like drum is one
Jordan
of those things. Drums one of those things that is relatively simple to do. Once you're good at it, it's like you're fucking godly. Like, drums are the most important part of any song, because that's at the bass line. That's the.
I mean, not every song has drums, though. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, not every song, but like.
You're saying every song that has drums.
Every song that has drums, that's like.
I don't even think it's really the most important part. I just think it's more so the fact that, like, if you want an in-depth understanding of how music works, I think drums is the way to go. Because, like I said, it's more that mathematical part that you're missing, Kendall. I feel like drums would be able to get you to. You know what I mean? Like, I like the way that notes all fit in with each other and they all eventually line up, and how, you know what I mean? I feel like that math part of music, I feel like drums is a great way to learn how to do that. But I wouldn't really say it's the most important instrument.
No, one with important instruments.
I think keyboard or piano is the most important instrument, but I think drums allows you to take your music a step further I think it allows you to kind of expand the way that you see and think about music. It allows you to separate, like when you're listening to music, you can separate every instrument in there. Like I think drums allows you to do that once you understand the math and stuff.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Who's next?
All right. Angel, what's your title again?
Dang.
This is alright.
This is all right. And Cast Overachiever. I'm gonna go with Angels first. Why is it all right, buddy?
So I was in, everybody does music growing up in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, on forth. It's just something you have to take. I really enjoyed music. Music has always been something that's just kind of been blared in my ears. And growing up, that music, I never liked it. And now that I'm older and understand the words a lot better, I appreciate it. But in middle school, I tried joining the choir. 7th grade year, didn't make it. 8th grade year, joined, made it. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed being around all those people. I enjoyed doing the music. And all throughout high school, I did it. The one thing I didn't know how to do, despite being in the 2 highest rated groups in high school, I didn't know how to sight read. I didn't know how to read my music. And I was number 6 in the state my sophomore year.
That's sad.
I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I'd say if you don't even know how to sight read, but you still gotten 6, that's pretty good.
I did know. I had the recordings in my head. You give me my starting note, I could sight read a little better, but I could not find my starting note, and I sometimes could not get to that next note, and I still somehow managed to place top 10 on the final round. I still managed to be, in the 2 highest graded choirs. I still mentored a lot of kids, and it was so interesting where they would ask me to and just never anything about the actual sheet music. And a part of me wonders if it was more than just me that didn't know what the hell they were looking at.
Yeah, that was just
I think
you.
it was just you.
I mean, if it's the choir I'm thinking about, it's a pretty big choir, so probably just not you.
I would say it's just you.
What part of choir, like, it was like tenor, stuff like that?
I was a tenor, yeah. I was a tenor 1.
Ew.
Oh, well, okay, Cal, I'll get to you. Shut up. All right.
So, I mean,
Actually,
yeah, it's just, it was weird, but I was like, you know what? That's fine.
Yeah. Hey, if you made it, you still made it.
I didn't get top 5, though. I was one of 2 kids who didn't make it past the final round. So sad.
Yeah, that's kind of how it went with me.
Probably because you can't sight read.
Actually, no, it's because I ingested a fly mid-breath. There was a fly in the room.
That's depressing.
They should have inhaled a frog to get the fly.
I was so pissed off.
Inhaled a dog to get the frog. Inhaled a cat to get the dog.
You know what? I'm not even going to get into that one. It's okay.
What? Wait, no, get into it. All right, no, Bart, get into it. What the fuck was that?
That's what happens when you're in the middle of a note and then a fly just intercepts your airway.
Well, we could probably talk about fails if you want to get into it or want him to get into it, Kendall.
Oh dear Lord, I have a lot of fails. Okay.
I'm just kind of upset at who I lost to. Who got first chair? I know them. They're a great person. I know this person.
They're just a dirty.
If I'm thinking about the person I'm thinking about, and if you lost to them, it's pretty funny.
You definitely don't know this person, Kendall. They didn't even go to the same school as us.
Oh, well,
this is like a multiple school competition.
Oh, okay.
You don't know what you're talking about because you're not musically trained.
I don't know. I don't know how choirs work. I'm more in like band stuff.
They do the same thing.
Band.
It's the same competition.
Damn it, son.
You're not. Shut up.
You seem like if you didn't have your headphones, would you take your gaming headset to school and use that to listen to music?
Hell yeah, he would. Look at him,
dude.
Yeah, I didn't have fucking normal earphones back then.
What?
I did in the way.
I could go to my nearest
Exactly.
like Walmart or Dollar General and get like some skull candies. I would over.
I didn't want fucking Walmart. Actually, I did get from Walmart and pretty good too. So I'm
Well, yeah, where else are you gonna buy them? You're gonna go to fucking what was that one? You're gonna go to Radio Shack and spend like.
You're gonna go to the Apple store and go get you a fucking pair of Pro Max.
Thanks, Ethan, for making me sad. I fucking miss Radio Shack, but thank you for that.
Okay,
Apple.
Sheldon.
Who's the fuck Sheldon? What are you talking about?
Oh my god. Move on, Kendall. Move on.
Okay,
Just move on.
Fine. It's the last person to talk about is Kat.
Okay. Where do I start?
God.
So,
It's about to be the fucking.
where do I start? No, I'm just kidding.
The beginning, that's where all ghost stories start.
At the beginning of my musical career, I played piano because I'm impressive. Actually, I didn't do it for that long. I liked it. It's how I learned all my scales and all my basic music things. But anyway, so it was kind of just getting into what sheet music looked like and everything to me. I didn't do it for very long, but I enjoyed it. And then I moved on to, I want to say I moved on to fourth grade was probably, fourth grade's when I started violin. So
That's a great instrument to start with.
I didn't start with it, or on my second instrument now, Kendall. Pay attention.
I mean, start with like, I don't know, school level. I'm pretty sure taking it to like schools, like stuff like band stuff like that. Or something, I don't know, like group stuff, not by yourself.
Keyboard is still right.
Like
do you think multiple people play the same fucking piano? What do you think is happening here?
Either I'm blitzed right now.
There are multiple people. There are multiple people that play instruments. Play some, not a lot, not the whole group.
They're called musicians.
Yeah. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Well, are you not a musician, Kat?
I am.
Is violin not an instrument?
Yeah.
But I was talking about piano first. So.
Okay.
What do you mean first?
Mayonnaise is not an
You're like violin's a good first instrument. It wasn't the first one. I said piano first.
Piano.
Well, it's a good instrument nonetheless.
Thank you. Can I tell my story now?
Fuck you. Go. Fucking ass.
Anyway, so fourth grade, I started doing violin. Violin I pursued the most. School year starts what, like August?
August 26th, like August 20th or something.
Yeah, by December I was concert master.
Damn.
Damn.
Also, why do you know that?
Why do I know? Why do I know?
No.
Oh, me?
No, Ethan named the exact fucking date. What are you doing? What are you doing with them kids?
God. Ew. Can I tell it's my turn to talk. I have the most talking to do.
Let the lady speak, boy.
I really do have the most talking to do, so I do kind of just want to get it over it. Fourth grade, I started in August. I was concert master by December. I know this because we had a Christmas concert, and it was my first concert that I was concert master for. From fourth grade all the way through pretty much freshman year. I was first chair all of those years consecutively. Yeah. I got really, really into it. I studied really, really hard for it. I took private lessons 3 days a week. And then I also, in some little bit of time in there, I got introduced to guitar by my stepdad. My stepdad was in a Nirvana tribute band. So he would teach me how to play the guitar every now and then. I didn't pursue it as well as I would like to. I picked it back up whenever I moved here. So when I'm not busy, I still try to do it every now and then. Still play my violin every now and then. Not too often. My cousin actually is a country singer, or was, before she decided to pursue teaching, and she has albums out. So she, Kendall, I don't know why you're looking like that. But
you teaching music?
No, she's teaching at like she's teaching like in school. Jeez. So anyway, so she has albums out, which always wanted me to pursue. All of us are kind of natural singers in the family. Angel's seen it, but we kind of like none of us did it professionally like she did. And so when I got into my school over here, I did choir all of those years where I placed second in state, or sorry, not second. I placed number 2 scale on my Ave Maria solo in state, which was very nice. I was a part of an all-females choir for Lakeview Centennial, and I was a soprano 1, which is the highest possible. Yeah, that's the highest. Angel's looking because he can't do it. No, he can't. Angel has seen how high my voice can go, and it physically hurts him.
I used to be able to do it. We used to make fun of the Sopranos.
Yeah. No, you can't.
Can you like shatter glass with your voice?
My favorite show. Don't make fun of it, please.
I've never tried, but I guess I probably could, according to Angel. But
I want to do that.
I don't even know where I would start to try to do that. But and I was also first chair as well for the Sopranos one. I'm an overachiever.
That sounds stressful as fuck. I couldn't do that.
But these are just my musical stuff that I did. I also did like sports and other things while I did these things. So I'd like to switch it up. I like to learn as many things as I can in however much time I have. So I picked up a bunch of instruments. Did I leave any out?
You got more?
Guitar, violin, singing.
Piano, singing on the piano while playing a guitar that's shaped like a violin.
No. And then right now, like you said earlier, Kendall, we're just pursuing that song. So Kendall's my producer now. And
I would hate, huh?
So hopefully I'm hoping that we'll be able to branch out from, like, you know, do a couple different genres and a couple different styles, you know, and just kind of see where that leads both of us. That'll be fun to do. But that's pretty much all I'm doing right now. Right now I just work a lot, so. But.
Yeah, we're all kind of working a lot nowadays.
Yeah, well, your spirit animal is Harvey Weinstein. So.
Hey, I'm not into that. Anyways, Kat, you brought up another thing that don't feel too proud of yourself. Musical fails, and what I mean by that is like you try doing something in music that basically overreaching your skill level at the current moment. Like you want to do this, but you realize you suck at it.
Yeah, just not any time I pick an instrument up. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll talk about it.
No, Ethan can play guitar.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I think it's what everyone has it when you like just start like beginning to find out, like, and even if it's a new piece or like a new song, it just depends. Like sometimes, like specifically on a guitar, like you might have trouble with the strumming pattern. You might have trouble with, like trying to move your fingers without like brushing against another note, like just little shit like that. But I mean, I don't think it's not nothing that no one else would experience, and it's different, you know, for like whatever instrument you're playing. That's the only reason I can say that is just because when I play as a guitar. Drums, it's more or less just the same thing, just about, that's really just hitting your shit right and keeping it in rhythm. Like, that's what I'm saying. You got a rhythm. It just sounds all wonky and fucking, you sound like a Wish version of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So,
do you want, are we talking about like trial and error stuff, or are we talking about things that we can't do musically?
Like trial and error stuff.
Oh, trial and error stories?
Do you want to talk about things you can't do?
I don't have anything to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Kat wouldn't have one.
You over here.
Angel can back that up. I wouldn't have anything to talk about.
Kat picked up her violin for the first time in months and started playing perfectly for a second. I was like,
I can sight read any sheet of music.
Yeah, I can't read. That's one thing. You put a sheet of music in front of me, can't read it.
And that's another thing.
I can hear music and play it off hearing, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, like that's the thing is like, I can read music perfectly. If you put a brand new sheet of music in front, Angel's done it. Put a brand new piece of music in front of me, I could play it perfectly.
And sing it.
Wonderful.
I could play it on. Let me rephrase that. I could play it on violin or sing it, pretty much perfectly.
All right. Yeah, it's not bad. No, that could get you a lot of money actually if you try to pursue that professionally.
Yeah, but
it's not.
Then you gotta.
Believe it or
in
not,
Hollywood, you gotta
music
connections,
is
you gotta-
only like my second biggest passion.
What's your first?
Animal medicine.
How did you not
So
know that one?
You
You've known
should
it for
know
5
that,
years.
yeah.
I'm like in my head. I'm like.
I mean, I was gonna say like what horses, but I mean that's an animal.
Yeah,
Horses is so.
That's
like
so
they-
broad. Writing, medicating, washing.
Putting them down? Like
Trading.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you are breeding the horse.
Racing?
I don't know.
Come here, boy.
Betting?
A pony show.
Betting's fun.
I like pony.
What?
Okay, so are we doing other titles or?
Or do you just
I mean, I could just pick somebody, but do you want to do titles? Do you have anything in mind?
No, not for like fails and stuff.
All right, I'll just pick somebody. Ethan, since you're over here saluting, man, what fails in music do you have, man?
Could you like maybe like be a bit more specific? Just tad bit.
I mean,
Just like when you tried
okay,
to
I
do
know-
something and it didn't work out the way that you wanted to, music-wise.
yeah.
I was trying to learn this one riff to I don't know. It was some song, I can't remember. I think it was like a Nirvana song or something, but it had like heavy fucking strum, just like basically like just fucking strumming that bitch.
Was
And-
it Scentless Apprentice? That one?
Nah, I think it was off of Bleacher. Never mind though. I can't remember. But it was like, yeah, I don't know, but it was just required for like heavy fucking stuff. Like,
Negative Creep?
I couldn't tell you.
All right.
But I just know it was one of the heavier ones because it was something that was kind of like just heavy. So I was like, man, I was getting in the mode, and then when I was trying to like, instead of just getting it down first and then going like fucking balls to the wall, I went balls to the wall and I was trying to like get the pattern down. Fucking string just snapped right off.
Mm.
Jesus.
You know what
And I
you
was
should
like,
get
that
on
could've hit
your.
me.
You know what you should get on your Xbox, Ethan, is Rocksmith. Rocksmith, you can plug in your actual guitar. This is for actual musicians, Kendall. You can plug in your guitar to your Xbox, and then you can like, it'll basically pick up how you're playing it, but you can learn how to play like actual songs, and you can slow it down and speed it up. It's like Guitarsmith, but you can use your actual guitar. It's pretty cool. I'll show you later. But I hate snapping strings.
Okay, well, Ethan just blew up, so I guess we can move on
Put
to
my solar glasses on. So
let's move on to Cat. I guess I want to hear her trial and errors and all that. Oh, I'm sorry. I used to so perfect. I have any errors.
I mean, like, learning stuff at first, if I make a mistake, it's really small. Like, like maybe I mess up the pattern like once, but I would get it down pretty quickly.
You don't have
Or,
any
like-
stories like you trying to do a song, but you like fail so horribly trying to get it like right, like super off key notes, just off tempo.
You ever dropped an instrument while practicing?
Who drops his
Moving
marriage? Ethan,
You broke your hand in multiple pieces.
I've never
Like,
broken any bone.
ever
If I was going to be critical, I would.
moist critical.
Yeah. If I was gonna be moist critical, I would probably say I'm not a great teacher. There was a point where I was teaching violin to other students, and
Like that your age or like younger?
younger, and
That's
it was me and this girl that used to go to school at Chinasa. We were teaching, and what's interesting about it is like I can't really explain like what I do. Like for me, like
You
the
just do
person
what you do.
yeah, like for me, like I see the sheet music, I see the instrument, and like it just clicks. You know what I mean? I didn't have
You
that
do.
big of a learning curve. Like obviously, like I I mean, there was a point where, like, my violin got better as I progressed. You know what I mean? But as far as it making sense, like, it always made sense. You know what I mean? Like, I picked up on the math really quick, but teaching it, like, I can't really, like, explain what I do. I just do. You know what I mean? Like, I can't really, like, I can't be like, if I have to explain to you, like, where to put your hands and stuff and your half and whole steps, I'm like, you know, there's a space. And they're like, this much space? And I'm like, okay, not that much space.
But your fingers there,
I'm like, this, do this. And they're like,
well, it's gang cycle.
I'm like, jeez. I'm like, put these, curve it, like I can't do. I try to do it with Angel.
You make the kids fucking cry,
hard.
dude.
Yeah, I just kind of do it. Like my hand naturally just. So I'm.
What are you doing? Are you casting a spell on us? What are you doing?
Probably.
Am I now cursed?
I will say I did. Well, I didn't do it on purpose. Or well,
I do it on purpose.
Well, I did do it on purpose, but I didn't.
What'd you do?
Well, I replaced my E string on my violin. For those of you who know, that's not Kendall.
Not the G string?
No, it's the E string. My E string snapped at one point, but I kind of just opened up. It was one of those things, you open up your case and your string snapped because you weren't keeping it in the right temperature. It was just one of those things.
Yeah.
And so, but it was also like they were cheap strings. So I went out and I got better strings, but which I should have kept. I shouldn't have left my violin in the car, but you know. But as far as like actually playing fails,
Never.
I wouldn't say.
Yeah,
I mean, like
good.
I look at it and I'm like, but if you give me 15 minutes with that, I got it.
Well,
I
I don't
won't.
have 50 minutes.
Someone's
I don't have 50
I
minutes.
won't.
I'm gonna live 50 minutes. So,
Huh?
that was a good insight of how you would do with a teacher. It's horribly. The same here. I hate teaching. So, Angel, I know you have a lot of stories for this.
Quite a few. Quite a few.
You
Well,
wanna, like, pick
my
out-
top two
Why did everyone
be-
just freeze for me?
would be for 5 years worth of music. I tried out for every solo and I never got one.
I
Not a
got
single
every
like
solo.
one.
Was like your
And
nerves
then-
are bad or something like that?
And then no, my nerves were fine. It's just every year there was somebody better than me, and I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna kick somebody's teeth in because I just could not
That's
catch
life,
a
man.
break.
I don't think I ever auditioned for a solo. I think they were just kind of given to me.
You're not making it better, man.
Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, freshman year, starting off as a freshman.
Okay,
wasn't
but
expecting much.
Angel can contest though that the Sopranos get special treatment with solos.
Oh my god, if it
I never
wasn't
saw
the
you.
Sopranos, it was always one or two different basses or one or two different tenors.
Yeah,
But
the choir teachers have their favorite of the
altos
Sopranos.
didn't get solos. Sopranos always got solos. Tenors was only 2 or 3 people, and bass there was only 1 or 2 if there were just that many basses. So
Did
and
y'all
it
have
sucked
multiple
because-
choirs, or did you just
Yeah,
have one?
we
Oh,
had
Did we have a class?
yes.
we had
most schools
beginners
do.
men's, beginners women's,
Ew.
Oh
beginners
yeah, we did.
beginners mixed,
Man, that's still
Acap-
too much shit, man. Way too much shit.
acapella,
They did give y'all like actual names.
acapella.
Okay, y'all know like
Uh,
a beginner, but acapella is just like a style, like you
That
weren't.
it wasn't the actual style. No, we weren't actually acapella. We were just acapella.
Oh, because
well,
we were
we-
called like the Lady Trebles and like the
Oh.
no.
No, there was one called the hi-hat, wasn't it?
The hi-hats, those were not musicians, those were dancers.
You're an idiot, Kendall. You went
Yeah,
to that
you
school.
really
Nope.
should go to show.
Yeah, I don't pay
They
attention to
had-
that shit.
They
That's-
had
that's too
Chambers
much
and they
shit.
had Velocity. Velocity was the dancing and the singing. Chambers was a small group. They were the best of the best, handpicked by the director. I was in that group. And I still never got a
Nice.
solo in there.
Well,
Get
So
better.
Chambers
No,
were like,
no.
oh, they're over everything type shit. Like,
Yes, Chambers was you were handpicked, and the people who were handpicked, it was only me as a tenor 1, and then there was another tenor 2. That's how handpicked everyone was.
I
look on the bright side. Someone like picked you out because you were good enough to be in that little thing.
I will say though, the one thing that I want to do is like, I want to be able to record my instruments better. Like now that I have this, I have not tried it on this mic yet, and I really want to try it. Actually doing like recording a whole song with this mic. Because I used to record. No, it's not. But I used to record like on my phone, and it just does not pick up strings well. It doesn't.
It doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But yeah, my whole year, freshman year, obviously I'm not gonna make it. There are veterans in there. Sophomore year, I was close, really close. Junior year, I had it, and then he snatched it from me.
Yeah.
Senior year, we were gonna do a project with solos for the seniors. Also snatched it from us. We ended up not doing that concert at all. And my second biggest.
Well, there was also COVID and stuff. Were y'all still doing concerts for COVID?
We were still doing.
What was that?
We did virtual choir. So it was like 300 students on a screen.
Why?
We were all pre-recorded to our best quality, and it was just like this, just 300 of us synced up perfectly.
Dang.
I never turned one in because I was like, no, I'm not about to have my
They did like a collage, like everyone singing at the same time, and they just matched it up.
I was not about to have my phone do me dishonor like that, so never submitted one. And then for those who still went to school senior year, I was one of them, and I was the only tenor that went to school. So, didn't get that solo.
All right.
Fun.
I mean,
Tenor.
So
you would be bass.
No, I went to school with you. That's what I was saying.
I was saying I was the only tenor there.
I don't think he would be bass. He wouldn't be.
Maybe
I wouldn't be anything.
Baritone.
And I want to talk about my second biggest fail, which was already brought it up, which was being number 6. Shout out to Andy. I know him. He's cool.
Oh.
He was a transgender who started off as a soprano 2.
So that's why you don't like him. Got it.
He's cool. He had it a little easier than I did. He could hit notes that I could not, and I was like,
oh, like physically and stuff.
Yeah, he had the advantage,
Yeah.
And my director was like, when we started practice, he's like, this is your competition. And I was like, he sounds like every other dude. And then I met him, and he told me his story, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Why didn't my director tell me? But
anyway,
he's cool though.
You keep saying this, and it's making me uncomfortable.
I just don't want to come off as like hateful.
It's not hateful. Cool, it was a competition.
I know.
Exactly.
I just don't want.
They had a genealogical advantage. I don't even know the word, but
genetic.
A genetic advantage.
Yeah, genetic by
But I feel like you could say that anyone has a genetic advantage. Like I obviously have a genetic advantage over probably like other women, it's like it has nothing. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think like some men have a genetic advantage over you. Like look at Vicente Fernandez, like
oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like just like someone who's an actual singer. Angel doesn't practice. It's not like a passion that he has. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like his diehard calling. So, obviously, like, other people put more work into it, And genetically, like, people learn how to use their voices the way that it's built into them, And a lot, the main mistake that a lot of people make whenever they're singing is that they try to force a note or force, like, something that's just not in their range. Or they don't know... and like anatomy wise how to open up their vocal cords and how to open up their throats and how to use their air, so it comes across as like strained, and it comes, so it's a lot of just not knowing what to do, But there are a lot of naturally good singers out there, and if you're a naturally good singer and you really, really practice and you learn all of those things, you could be phenomenal. Unfortunately, though, Angel doesn't. Yeah, but unfortunately, Angel doesn't practice. He doesn't. I mean, there are times whenever I'm like, you've never done this exercise before, and he's like, no.
I mean, he sings the Spanish songs pretty well.
No, he can sing. Angel can naturally sing. I'm just saying if he put more effort into it. There are some people that they just love it more than Angel does. And that's just, I'm not saying Angel doesn't love it, but they just, it's their, like, are going to college specifically for this. Like, people that audition for, like, Juilliard, you know? And it's just, that's just not Angel. Angel's like, all right, I did it.
I love doing it. I just don't love it enough to make it my
like career. Yeah.
My goal.
Mm-hmm. But
true, fair enough.
Anything else? We've got like 20 minutes left before the partial eclipse starts.
Actually, I was going to say, I didn't know I had that little time left. I would say, like, my kind of story kind of goes with that whole, like, trying to go outside your range, go outside your skill level type of thing. Mm-hmm. Because when I was younger, I've always had this like dream, like start like a whole band and stuff like that. I've always wanted to like start a band, and what I wanted to do in that band was like three things: drums, guitar, and actual singing.
You cannot do all of those things.
Yeah, I know that. Over time, I learned that. You can do guitar. You can do guitar and sing, but not drums and sing.
Yeah. Well, you can do drums and sing.
Drums and singing. It's just like
you can't do drums and guitar though.
Yeah, they can put it.
You only have so many arms.
I just have fucking 4 arms.
Yeah.
But so I tried singing. I did like a private thing. I had a pretty decent mic at the time. I uploaded it to my phone to play it back, see where I messed up and that. I was fucking horrible because the thing I was trying to emulate was
just not
Chester
your voice
Bennington.
style. Yeah, not your voice style at all. No, it's not your voice style at all. If you wanted me and Angel to show you how to use it, we could, but it's not gonna. The main thing you have to remember whenever you're learning how to sing is you will never sound like anyone else. You won't. A lot of people are like, oh, like this is my muse. You know, this is who I want to sound like. This is a song I want to sing. And when it doesn't sound like that person who's originally done it, they're like, oh, it's so bad. It's not that it's bad, it's that your voice is different. So if you wanted to learn how to do something in your own voice style, like honestly, you could probably do something along like a Linkin Park style music, but your voice is going to be deeper. You won't be able to get as loud. It'll be more of like a edgier, like bassy, grungy type of music. It won't really, you know what I mean? So you just have to learn how to use it. It's not that your voice is horrible. It's just, it's not going to sound like Linkin Park. There's only one Linkin Park, you know?
Yeah, you're the master edgelord. Like, you can edge so good. You'd be an edge. That's you now. Because like you're so edgy and you edge it, you know, you're such an edger, you know?
And here's the problem with oh god. Here's the problem with playing a recording back to yourself. 1, wrong phone doesn't do you justice. And 2, you were never going to give yourself justice. I think I sound like shit 90% of the time.
Yeah, I do too. Believe it or not. But I'm also like a perfectionist, you know what I mean? But it's also just the fact that you're never going to like how you sound. All you can do is you can do all the vocal exercises that you can do. You can record it, put it together, and then, you know, like everything that you need to do, and then, you know, the chances of someone not liking it are very, very low. But you should exercise. You should do your vocal exercises, and you should learn how to use your voice, not so that you're better, because no one's perfect, but you can also really, really hurt yourself, believe it or not.
Oh yeah.
You can really hurt yourself. So, I mean, if you learn how to do all those things, so yeah. You would just have to find your style. And I think that's the beautiful thing about music too, is there's so many different styles of music out there, and there's so many different things that you can do with it. You know, you can make people feel things that they've never felt before. You can make people come to ideas and realizations. You could share stories. You could share ideologies. You could literally, it's all so personal. Music's so personal, and there's so many different styles, and there's so many things to learn from it, and there's so many different people you can connect with. And I think that's what makes it so great, is music bringing people together the way that it does. If you really pay attention, you know, and I think that's so important for us to do, you know, because the more that you connect with everyone around you, the better. Especially with music, there's such an understanding behind music, and the more that you connect through music, the more you understand the kind of people around you and the things that they think and the things that they feel, you know. And I think that's really important.
Yeah, I've been practicing more recently. I've been practicing like little staining stuff like that. I found my voice naturally goes for that more, like you said, more grungier type of style, just naturally.
Rough. Mm-hmm.
So, you know what the fuck? Are you okay, man?
Ethan,
Anyways.
ready to go. He's ready to
Ethan
go.
is feeling something, man. But yeah, the cat's right, ready to go. Kind of running on time now. The moon's coming in on the sun at a hot rate.
For everyone that's
So-
confused,
I got my glasses.
yeah, for everyone that's confused, because I know you see Kendall talking about the moon and all the glasses and
I think
everything.
he's schizophrenic. He
Texas,
is. Don't get us wrong.
No, Kendall is schizophrenic, but he's not schizophrenic. But we have a full eclipse coming through Texas right now. It should be starting.
By the time this video comes out.
But yeah, by the time it comes out, it's happening today, so it'll be a couple days later after you guys find out. But it's coming through in about 15 minutes, so we're gonna try to watch the whole thing. We'll probably have to get all together for that anyway. But as far as the episode is concerned, and as far as our viewers are concerned, this is the end of the episode. So Kendall, go ahead and wrap us up. Get whatever you need to get
Not affiliated
ready.
with any kind of gang.
I don't have.
I'm
I'm
deaf.
still on my phone, so if someone else can pull up the wheel.
You're on your phone. Okay, Angel's gonna have to
Yeah.
do the wheel for us. While Angel's getting the wheel ready for us, Kendall, do you have anything else to say? You're the host.
Yeah, I am the host. You're right, I am the host. But yeah, so thank you for joining us. Follow us on everything. Please, we need every one of you follow us. It's not an option. You're gonna have to.
If you don't follow us, he's gonna rape your cat.
Oh,
I didn't say that. But
you
something will be destroyed or blown up or arsenic. But follow us. We have most of us. We all have all over Instagram. We can't put all that in our little boxes. Our stuff. Instagrams. We have TikToks.
I think you've said follow. I think you've said to follow all of us plenty of
So
times.
can you follow all of us on our things, and you could have us on TikTok, and then we also.
Yeah, I'm just making
then we have
sure
social
it's
media
everything.
too,
I'm
so.
just getting all
Everyone
bases covered.
Everyone except for Kindle.
Yeah.
I think you're
follow the
missing
guy.
a vital part of our sign off.
Oh yeah. Spin the wheel.
Okay.
That wasn't it.
That wasn't it,
Okay,
but
so-
sure thing, pal.
All right.
It's Ethan. It's no.
No, spin it again. Spin it again.
Until you.
We're not doing Kendall again.
Wait, let on me? Wait, no. Wait,
No.
I have a
No,
topic.
spin it again. Spin it.
More topics.
If it ends up with Kindle again, then
If
it's
it
just meant
Kindle,
to
it's
be.
him. Yes, it's meant to be. It's
Fuck!
meant to be. Kindle, you're the host. Kindle, you're the
Meant
host.
to be.
Kindle, you're the
You,
host.
we spin it twice and it landed on you, so I'll give it to you.
Yeah, yeah, you can't
Oh
make
my
that.
God.
I guess it's meant to
You
be.
called it, you fucking piece of
Me.
shit. You have that. Universal's like, hey, dumbass, I want you to actually try to do something for a second. You called it. It's like, hey, let me show you, and then fucking hit you with a million odds, and then.
I guess I'm host next time as well.
Hey, it's not
Ladies
bad. I
and
mean,
gentlemen.
maybe you'll improve too, or maybe you'll still be as shitty as you are. I don't know. I would
He'll
hope you
probably
improve a
still
little.
be the same. Kendall, would you
we're
like
looking
for
for
me
a
to...
fourth host to saying
No.
we're openings have opened up.
No. What? Are you going to do the
Tuesday.
sign-off, or do I need to do it?
Me on a personal side. Okay, fucking do it. Fine, whatever. We'll sign
Make
off.
sure you
Yeah,
follow
flip the
all of our
coin.
socials.
Make sure
you
you
can find
follow
them.
us on
Oh my
socials.
god.
So you find us.
Why would you? Oh my
Keep going.
god.
Keep going. What's wrong? I don't understand. What's wrong? Keep
Kendall,
going.
shut up.
Keep going, you fucking weirdo. Fuck you.
Oh, fucking blow you up.
gotta
Okay,
get
we
over
have to
that, or
get this
you will
over
miss
with.
the
Shut
movie.
up.
Oh, I'm not stopping you. Go.
Make sure you follow all of our socials. Check us out Spotify and YouTube. If you guys have any stories, comments, or questions down below that you guys want us to do an episode on, you guys can leave them in the comments and we'll do an episode on that whenever we get to it. Make sure you guys are subscribed to our podcast as well so that you guys can get our special bonus features. And we will see all of you next time. Bye-bye.